So today is July 20th, 2025. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this, but I'm going to try to post tonight at some point. So last Friday was July the 11th, and that marked the 20th year that my son is no longer here. I struggle with that a lot. Hence me not being on here and vlogging like I used to. It's really a process, and it's not easy. Sorry that I keep saying that's a nervous thing, and I'll eventually get over it, but 20 long years without my son. I didn't get to see him crawl, see him take his first steps, get his first tooth, go to Head Start, none of that. He's not even here to see his adorable nephew. It doesn't get easier. I actually just started therapy again. I strayed away from therapy because I didn't want to open that wound back up. I didn't want to talk because talking is not going to bring my son back. It's crazy because different relationships that I was in, people that I thought would be there for me in general, aside from relationships, they all said, I'll be there for you. I got your back, I got you. And aside from the people that God has blessed me with now, a lot of those were empty and broken promises. For the past 20 years, on July 11th, I've spent it by myself. One year, my children and I released balloons. And it's just crazy because in 6 months, I'll be 43. And Israel would have been 21. His birthday is 10 days after mine. And I know people say, find a way to celebrate him. I can't. And I mean this in no harm to anybody, but it's weird to me. It's just weird. I can't celebrate my son not being here because it hurts too much. And I know he wouldn't want me crying like I am now, but it just hurts that he's not here. I made the step of going back to therapy because I had a bad breakdown. Like really bad. And to the point where I thought I was going to die because I was about to go into a full-blown panic attack, something that I haven't experienced. And I might have experienced a little anxiety attack, but this, I literally felt my heart stop. And then it just started beating real fast. And I got scared and I was trying to catch my breath and I didn't know what to do. I don't talk a lot about these things because depression comes in waves. Grief comes in waves. And I feel like depression and grief kind of go hand in hand a little bit because sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. I literally stayed in my bed from last Friday to this past Friday. And I understand everybody grieves differently. It just hurts when you just feel like you don't have nobody. And it's not to say that my family doesn't care and the few friends that I have doesn't care. That's not what I'm saying. Even when you have a significant other, and I don't expect everybody to understand how I feel because they won't, especially if they haven't been through what I've been through. But I'm going to try my best for my son and for my other children and for my grandson and for me to start vlogging more, even if I get on here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it takes to help me heal and process grief. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for none of that. This is just a part of my grieving, therapy, and vlogging. I journal sometimes, but sometimes I'm not in the mood to write. And it's not even just me grieving. My health is not the best. What I look like on the outside and how I feel on the inside, or what I have going on the inside, are two totally different things. Like I said, I started the beginning of the process, which was reaching out for help and leaning on my support system and going to therapy. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to post this. My goal is to post it tonight at some point. But here's the start of my healing journey. I don't care how many times I have to start over. I'll do it until I get results. So that's part of my story, part of my grief journey. 20 years later, and each year gets harder. But I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Just gotta take things one day at a time. And yeah.